Show them. Let them do it with you observing, and then measure. If you'll repeat this over and over, you'll stop wasting money and time on enabling skills that don't actually get adopted. In the past, we've talked about performance management, how to make it simple, how to work with your people, and to become a developer of people. Today, I'm at the American Fork City Dog Park, walking around, and we're going to talk about how to become a developer of people. Most individuals, when they're leading sales organizations, revenue organizations, organizations of any kind, think from a fixed mindset. My people are or are not good. My team is good at selling or not good at selling. This rep, this leader, this whoever is good or not good. What we're going to go through today is how you can change that mindset to a growth mindset and thinking about developing your people by less teaching and more doing. What I don't mean is less training. I'm just going to flip the concept on its head. Most leaders, when they think about developing their people, they think about pulling everybody together for an all hands. They think about a sales kickoff, a revenue kickoff, a company kickoff, some major event. They go and hire those consulting firms out there that will come in and do a 1 or 2 day seminar, and then they disappear. It doesn't work. And I'm going to walk you through step by step why it doesn't and what you should do differently. Step number 1, you need to go in and read the book, Peak, by Anders Ericsson. Anders Ericsson will go through the only scientific method out there that has proven how to become an expert. He breaks it down in painstaking detail, exactly what you need to do should you want to become an expert. Should you be committed to developing those around you? He even goes into what it is to be a teacher, what the right teachers look like, what the right teachers are doing so that when you're as an individual looking to get better, you know if you've got a developer that you're working for. Another thing that I want to go in and do and really emphasize is single events without very consistent follow-up do not work. In my past lives, I've spent $500,000 to bring in consultants for 2-day seminars. They train my entire organization on some concept. But then what I saw is it was very, very limited in how it actually got applied. As I dug in deeper, the leaders and the organizations that I was working closest with on that concept, those leaders equally bought in, reinforcing it in their team meetings, on sales calls, in revenue-wide meetings. All of those things took off. But that was only about 15%. Most of the organization came to the event, said they loved it, appreciated the spend on their enablement, but didn't go do anything with it. Stop single events. If you're going to teach something at sales kickoff, if you're going to hire a firm to come in and teach a topic, make sure that you have a very sophisticated rollout strategy that follows this next step that I'm going to go through. As I've gone in and read this book by Anders Ericsson several times, as I've attended very different seminars and I've committed to my own growth and developing those around me, I have a 4-step model that works really well and again just gets reinforced by that book. The step number 1, which is traditional training, is step 1, teaching. This is that kind of professor environment where you're going to go in and you're going to teach. It's a video like this. Step 2, which comes the very next day or week, depending on what you're trying to get done, becomes showing. The same teacher, ideally, is now showing you how to go do it. They need to get tactical. Here's a real world application. Here's a real customer. Here's a real one-on-one. Here's a real activity. And you as the learners need to see that developer doing it. Then they get credibility. Okay, it can be done in the real world. If you can't do it in the real world, you can role play. But ideally, it's in the real world. And that's teaching anything. How to professionally implement performance management, how to cold call, how to go in and manage your pipeline, how to implement a sales strategy, how to manage your CRM, whatever the skill is. After you've taught, immediately following up the next week with showing, now you need to do. But the doer is switched. The doer is now the learner, and you're watching. Then you review. Like we've talked about in nearly every video that we go in and do, you need measurable outcomes. You need to know what is the end that you're looking to. If you're looking to increase employee engagement, measure employee engagement. Measure attrition. Did those decrease based on the learning? If you're looking to increase a certain source of pipeline, did those increase? If you're looking to go in and measure a skill in any stage of the stage funnel or any stage of the funnel, measure that stage 2 to stage 3 conversion rate, and then repeat. If they got there, move on to the next topic. If they didn't, teach them again. This is how we do it. This is why we do it. Show them. Let them do it with you observing, and then measure. If you'll repeat this over and over, you'll stop wasting money and time on enabling skills that don't actually get adopted. They'll get implemented, and you'll now become a developer of people. But if you take nothing else from this video than what I said, stop doing the professor-style learning. Stop the one-day seminars. Teach, show, do, review. With that, thank you all so much for your time.
Follow the show so you never miss an episode. And use the link in the description to book a meeting with Dan and talk about your revenue or hiring situation.
This podcast is brought to you by Database, your partner in building revenue teams that actually perform.